Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using this purple set of dice that was sent in by a viewer. Thanks. Let's get started with our roll for bread. 4, it's bacon, cheddar sourdough. Cheddar bacon sourdough would be the perfect bread if it wasn't quite so small. Let's roll for main. 10, roast beef. All right, it's been a minute since we've had roast beef, and honestly, I think this will pair better with this particular bread than chicken or turkey would. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 6, horseradish cheddar. Oh man, what a perfect roll to roll with roast beef. Horseradish and beef are such a classic combination. This is gonna be good. This cheese is nice and creamy, and you can definitely taste the horseradish, but it's not like super overpowering. Super cohesive sandwich so far. All right, let's roll our roughage. 5 kale and 6 carrots. All right, I'm gonna chop my kale this time. I think this is a decent roll. It'll add a little bit of bulk to the sandwich without adding too much flavor. And that's good because it won't distract from the flavor pairings we've already established. My carrots today are from my child's school lunch that didn't get eaten, so it'll be nice to use those up. I honestly think this is gonna do a lot of the same thing that the kale is doing, add a little bit of bulk to the sandwich without adding a whole lot. Maybe just a tiny bit of sweetness from the carrots, although they get sweeter as they get cooked, and these are raw, but they will add some nice crunchiness. Honestly, I think this is a decent, if subdued, combination of roughage. All right, next up, let's roll Wild Magic. 15. Well, we finally rolled something we've already rolled this season, and in that case, we defer to our original list. And 15 is Pumpkin Spice. Honestly, I'm not too worried about this. We're just making our carrots more like candied carrots, a side dish that wouldn't be surprising to see served alongside prime rib and horseradish. All right, and last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. Nat 20, I get to pick. All right, well, I think that I'm gonna go with this sweet hot mustard. I think this will be a great way to bridge the gap between the beef, the horseradish, and the sweeter carrots with the pumpkin spice. This mustard kind of has a horseradishy bite to it already, and being a little bit on the sweeter side, I think it's the perfect bridge. Let's get our sandwich closed up here, get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. Looks pretty good to me. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about ending the week with a Nat 20. Pretty confident about this one, but let's hope it tastes like I think it will. Here we go. Yeah, this is nice. It's horseradish forward, but not in a punishing way. I like that the roughage just kind of adds some substance to it, but is staying pretty much in the background. And that savory cheddar bacon bread is a nice cherry on top. That's what I like to see. I'm gonna give this one a 9.7, and I'm gonna call it Sweet Hot American Autumn. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday.